top AC/DC songs that you've thumbed up. Number 3, Highway to Hell. Number 2, Back in Black. Number 1, You Shook Me All Night Long. Hear more from AC/DC and similar artists now. Search for AC/DC on iHeartRadio. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
Kimberly and Beck.
There was a point in time I could name the capital in every state. Couldn't you, Kimberly?
Oh, I can name the capital in every state, but yeah.
You can now?
Yeah.
In Montana, what is it?
Oh, wait. Shoot. Well, I thought I could. Montana. Helena.
Did you just look it up?
No.
Yes, you did. I heard your computer working over there. So quit trying to think you're the smartest person in the room when you're using the Googles. I'll just prove to those two.
I did not use the Googles.
Kimberly, Beck and Ben are oblivious. I'll just look it up on the computer. There it goes. Bam.
The song is
Concord.
50
Hey,
nifty
aren't
United
you impressed?
States.
I named the capital of New Hampshire.
Concord.
Thank you, Googles.
Kimberly and Beck on iHeartRadio.
Every afternoon, 2 till 7 on Radio 95.1.
Speaking of TV, you guys, I saw that Omarosa is going to be a cast member on Celebrity Big Brother. She said that after a year in the White House, she just wanted to be in a house without so much drama.
It is the Kimberly and Beck Show on Radio 95.1. Carl is in from Fox Sports 1280. Beck is on vacation. Ben is running the board, having a little bit of a trouble. And it is Groundhog Day. The groundhog in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania, saw a shadow. And that means it's going to be butt-ass cold for the next couple of weeks, 6 at least. It's Rochester.
Crap.
It's going to be...
cheered when he saw a shadow.
I know.
Who cheers? I'd be like trying to tackle the groundhog.
They're all drunk. Oh, no, you can't touch the groundhog.
Why not?
Oh, no.
It's not groundhog season?
It's sacred.
Is there a groundhog season? I know when deer season is.
I don't know. I don't know if there is or not. So it is, and it's cold now. It's 12 degrees. But you know what? I mean, for the most part, it's pretty nice out, besides the 12 degrees.
It's still light out at
It is.
5:30. That makes it better.
Pretty exciting, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to be at Del Lago Resort and Casino. Speaking of exciting, tomorrow from noon until 2. It is their 1-year anniversary. I have concert tickets to give away. There's all kinds of prizes giving away every hour at Del Lago Resort and Casino. It is exit 41 off the thruway. So if you're doing a whole lot of nothing tomorrow, come down and see me.
And I'm gonna be at Knuckles from 7 to 8, drinking a whole lot of Labatt beer, giving a whole bunch of prizes away, including Sabres tickets. So Knuckles tomorrow from 4 to 7.
You know what you should do tomorrow is get Kimberly a Labatt's jersey since you didn't last night.
Yeah,
I gave it away. They're not for you. They're for the listeners. They're for the fourth man.
Everything's for me.
Oh, well, yeah. Have fun telling
Kimberly,
the upstairs that.
Ben, Kimberly,
Yeah, you're
you
right.
two clearly haven't met.
Exactly. Thank you, Carl.
No problem.
For pointing that out. All right. There is a guy that is in Livingston County. He is a Marine. We love Marines.
Yes, we do.
Was here before the Marine Corps. So you can give your heart to Jesus, but your ass belongs to the Corps. Do you ladies understand?
Sir! Yes, sir!
I can't hear you.
Sir! Yes, sir!
We have veteran Justin Cogswell on the phone with us, and he's in Livingston County, and he's got a program that he takes care of veterans with a group called Operation Build Up. How are you doing, Justin?
I'm doing great. Thank you for the opportunity to talk today about our mission and some of our challenges.
Absolutely, and we want to get to those challenges. So tell us, you're a 33-year-old Marine, once a Marine, always a Marine. So where did you serve? How long did you serve?
So I joined the Marines after September 11th and served until 2009.
Wow.
And, it's a long time. It's a period of war, and what we're seeing is a lot of veterans of all ages but specifically my generation, which are 3-tour, 4-tour, 5-tour veterans, a lot of them, encountering some extreme difficulties when they return back home. Being a civilian's foreign after spending so many years in a structured military environment.
Right, exactly. And Justin, where did you go to high school? What town are you from in Livingston County?
So I actually grew up in Connecticut and came back here to New York after the military. I did some recruiting duty here, but we don't want to focus too much on one person in the mission. I'm more of a spoke in the wheel.
Okay.
We want to create Operation Build Up as a movement, not so much of a mission that has a specific leader, more a movement of veterans working together so that when they do come home and succeed and climb over the wall, they take the time to reach their arm back over the wall to help the next man up.
So tell us what Operation Build Up is. What do you guys do? Yeah, I know you're a local nonprofit that helps veterans, but what do you do?
Okay, so what we do is we offer veterans the resources needed to create the type of lives that they deserve when they come home. And what we find is in order to have the biggest impact on a veteran's life, we can make that impact by giving them vehicles when they lose transportation. We believe that when veterans lose transportation, they really lose their ability to prosper. So by giving them a vehicle, we give them the ability to get to medical appointments, to get to work, to go and take care of the responsibilities that they need.
Right.
The secondary thing that we offer them is furnishings. And the reason why, and many people may not know this, but roughly 70% of the veterans that return home 1 year from a deployment are experiencing divorce. And we've really never seen this in history. Even in the Vietnam time era, they encountered extreme difficulties coming home. But when they walked inside the house, they at least had that family unit to rely on.
Sure.
And our veterans nowadays have lost that, which is very difficult.
And so you guys, what happened was that in Conesus, you bought property where Operation Build Up would take cars, fix up all the old cars, and that you would help area veterans with their needs. What happened?
So we came in and we purchased a mixed-use property, which gives us the ability to run a commercial location or a residential location. We moved into the property, started setting up, and within the first week, we were visited by the town code enforcement officer. He stated that it was a residential property, and we couldn't operate our business here. I guess a lot of the neighbors had complained. They didn't like the vehicles that we had brought onto the property. They really just wanted us out. Oh. We bought the last unhindered view of the lake, and it was an issue for them.
How many vehicles are you talking about, Justin?
So total on our property, we have about 6 right now, or 7. We're actually leaving on a mission tomorrow to surprise a young recon Marine that's lost his grasp. And so we'll be 1 down at that point. I mean, the numbers always fluctuate. It's tough because we offer veterans vehicles based on their needs. If they have 5 children, they'll need a van.
You know what? We're kind of, you're muffled. I don't know if we have a bad connection now. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. So basically, the amount of cars is based on need. Go ahead from there.
Yeah. So, if a veteran has 5 children, that veteran may need a van. A young single male veteran may require a pickup truck. So it depends on the scenario as to what vehicle we give them. So we always need to keep a little bit of an inventory of vehicles. But, the main problem is the neighbors have made the conscious decision that regardless of what we're doing here, they don't want our operations here.
Wow.
So by calling into the inspector's office and causing issues, the inspectors took action to try to basically remove us from the property.
Right, and we're talking with Marine veteran Justin Cogswell, who is one of the men involved with Operation Build Up. It's a group of veterans that fixes up old cars to help out veterans in need. And so you bought this property in Conesus, obviously, with that's on the lake, has a lake view. Some of the neighbors are angry about it. The code enforcement guy comes out and says, what, they can fine you up to $1,000 a day?
That's correct. That's
wow.
correct. So we were threatened with fines up to $1,000 per day. or imprisonment. And
imprisonment.
We continued our operations. It was just something that we really weren't expecting when we moved in. It caused a lot of complications because we had companies willing to help us. The property's not finished. It doesn't have running water, insulation, heating. The electrical wasn't even run at that point. When we came into these issues, all of those volunteers kind of walked away. They said, if you're not going to be able to keep the property, you're not certain, we don't want to come and invest into the property.
Right. So what happens now, Justin? I know there was a town hall meeting the other night. What happens now?
So basically where we stand is within 1,000 feet of the main road is considered mixed use. We went and remeasured the 1,000 feet from the road, and our building did fall within that range. They were saying that we were actually about 5 feet away. So the discrepancy right now is where exactly that 1,000 feet falls. Is it 5 feet away from the building, or are we within it? We've been able to offer a viable solution under both of those circumstances that would allow us to stay. What they want is for us really to move the vehicles out of here and take down the fence. We did put up a fence, which we're permitted to do, but that's caused an even bigger issue with the neighbors.
Are you surprised that the neighbors don't want to support the men and women who fought for this country in Conesus?
It's not so much surprised as saddened.
And disappointed.
Disappointed, yeah.
Exactly. I mean, this is what we're seeing society-wide, that people are more interested in their own interests and how they can benefit rather than the greater good. If everybody just sacrificed a little bit, even the smallest amount, we could have such a huge impact. And unfortunately, we're just not seeing that nowadays. What we see a lot of is bumper sticker love. People will wear the Support the Troops bumper sticker, but when it comes down to actually reaching a hand out and sacrificing in any small fashion, it becomes an issue.
And Justin, you have other vets that help fix up these cars to give them to the veterans in need. Is that right? This is all volunteer, and people give their time to you to do this.
That's exactly right. It's a combination of volunteers and civilians. We come here. None of us actually right now, as far as our volunteers are concerned, are even mechanics. So we do a lot of YouTubing, Googling, and that's how we figure out how to fix the vehicles. But
that's
a
Marine. He'll find a way.
That's right.
He's
find a way. Make it work, Marine.
I like it.
That's exactly right. So we work together. With this new move, we were originally in Honey Falls, so we're about 20 miles away from where we were located. We're looking to expand our team here in Conesus in this area. But our mission is vitally important. The number of veteran suicides that we're witnessing this day are the highest in history. But another significant statistic is the transition from military life to homelessness. That transition is the fastest that we've ever seen in history. So we're feeling our veterans in multiple aspects, and people like to pass the buck. They say, you know what, the VA should do this, the government should do that. But we're really underestimating the power of we the people. If we just came together and sacrificed even a little bit, whether it's financially, time, maybe tools or a vehicle, if you could just give something, just a little bit, to a mission like ours, what's better? It's right in our area.
Yeah, I like.
Want to impact veterans at home.
Right, exactly. We're talking to Marine vet Justin Cogswell. He is with the group Operation Build Up, and they've got a property in Conesus where they've been repairing old cars to give them to veterans in need. So as of right now, you can still continue to operate in Conesus. Is that correct?
That's correct. As of right now, we can. It was a very sad day. We had to stick an orange sign on the front of our building in regards to the public hearing. Our hearing's February 26th at 7 p.m. at the Conesus Town Hall. And, if anybody listening today is from the Conesus area, come out and support us. People have the opportunity. This is a public hearing to either voice their opinion that we should be able to stay here in Conesus or voice their opinion that we should leave. As far as I'm concerned,